Last year, Arizona gained about 31,000 more Americans than it lost. In May, 30.9% of Arizona listings cut their price. You don't have to do the math. People kept arriving, and a third of sellers still marked themselves down. Zillow's typical Arizona home fell 1.6% to about 422,000. That's not a boom. That's a sale. And number one on this list is a town of 38,000, almost nobody names. Almost every Arizona video ranks the same famous towns on sticker price. Scottsdale, Flagstaff, Prescott. This one ranks 10 towns on home value against what locals actually earn. That division is our arithmetic, not a published statistic. Arizona statewide is 5.29. Lower is better, number 10. The cool weather pick on this list is the worst value on it, Prescott Valley. Zillow puts the typical home near 462,000, flat over the year. 20% down, 6.58% on a 30-year fixed, plus Arizona's 0.48% effective property tax, and you land around $2,500 a month. That excludes insurance, HOA dues, and community district assessments. Prescott, next door, sits near 607,000, 24% under the famous neighbor. Then you look at the pay stub. Average hourly wage across the Prescott Valley Metro, May 2025, $28.22. Nationally, $33.54, 16% under. $5 an hour over a working year is about $11,000 that never reaches your mortgage. Divide that price by median household income, and Prescott Valley comes out at 6.19. Worst of these 10, portable income, fine trade. Local paycheck, bad one. Look up your own occupation in the BLS Metro wage table before you open a single listing. Number 9. The cheap sticker here buys one of the hardest houses in this video to afford. Tucson, about $326,000, down 2.2%. Asking rent, $1,425, one of the two cheapest here. Payment, near $1,800. Now the other column. Median household income, about $57,000. Price to income, 5.7 against a state figure of 5.29. Tucson is cheaper than Arizona and less affordable than Arizona at the same time. A house here costs about 6 years of the median local household income. At number 1, it costs 3.5. Poverty runs 18.9%, the highest of these 10. The state is 12.5. The University of Arizona holds it up. 54,000 students, nearly 16,000 employees. Tucson's other marquee employer is RTX, and I could not open a primary source for its headcount, so I am not giving you one. Before you accept a Tucson salary, divide a listing price by that offer. Number 8. Scottsdale incomes, 41% off the Scottsdale price. Oro Valley is the most expensive place on this list, about $507,000, payment near $2,800 a month. Hold that against Scottsdale at roughly $858,000. Median household income in Oro Valley is $107,000. Scottsdale's is $111,000. Same money, 41% cheaper house. Ratio 4.73 against Scottsdale's 7.74. For a town of 48,000, the job base is unusually white-collar. Roche Tissue. Diagnostics at 1,800 jobs. Oro Valley Hospital at 700. 10 employers totaling 5,000 per the town's own 2024 financial report. Now, the number to sit with. Median age is 55.4, by far the oldest of the 10, and the population actually shrank last year. Treat that as a filter. If you are 45 or older, tour it this month. If you have a 7-year-old, spend a Saturday in the parks and count kids first. Number 7. Everybody sells this town on its factory. The factory is cutting. Casa Grande, about $319,000, down 1.6%, 14% below its August 2022 peak. Payment near $1,760. The pitch is always Lucid Motors. In 2021, Lucid and the Arizona Commerce Authority said the plant would create approximately 6,000 direct jobs. Note the tense, would create. That was a 2021 projection running to 2030. This year ran the other way. A June SEC filing, reported by Arizona's Family, cut 705 Arizona jobs and eliminated the second production shift at Casa Grande. 6,000 jobs was a press release. 705 was a filing. Nobody has disclosed what is left on that site, so I am not going to give you a number. And the $5.5 billion LG battery plant you have seen attached to Casa Grande is in Queen Creek. Different town. Poverty is 13.5% against the state's 12.5%. Buy the corridor if you believe in the corridor. Do not buy the 6,000 jobs. Number 6. This town added 7,700 people last year, and I cannot tell you why. Surprise. Population 175,000, up 7,700 in 1 year. Largest raw gain in this video. Typical value about 420,000, still 14.8% below its July 2022 peak. Payment near 2,300. Ratio 4.35. Here is the honest part. I could not verify a single employer, ranking, or local economy figure for Surprise. Not one. Most other towns in this video have a reason attached. Surprise has census data and nothing else I'm willing to say out loud. I would rather admit that than invent an employer. What the data does say is what it costs you. Mean travel time to work is 30.2 minutes against a state average of 25.4. Go stand on that road at 7 on a Tuesday morning. The drive is the product. And the number one place is still ahead, and it is nowhere near Phoenix. Number 5. The lowest monthly payment in this video sits in its weakest job market. Sierra Vista, 4,600 feet up in the southeast corner, about $303,000. Asking rent, $1,341, the cheapest here. Payment near $1,665, the lowest of the 10. Mean commute, 17.5 minutes, shortest on this list. 7 days a year, at or above 100 degrees. Phoenix averages 111. Fort Huachuca is the economy. A state economic impact study puts the post at 18,700 jobs and $4.3 billion of output. 2 problems, and they are the same problem. Sierra Vista Douglas metro unemployment is 5.8%, ranked 365th out of 387 metro areas. And while most of Arizona fell, prices here rose 0.8%. Sierra Vista is essentially at its all-time high. The discount you came to Arizona for already closed in this town. Rent for 12 months before you buy. When federal defense budgets move, this housing market finds out first. Number 4. Buckeye is not the fastest growing city in America, and the water story you were told is 3 years old. About 395,000, 13.7% below its July 2022 peak. Payment near $2,175. Population 125,000. By our own count of Census Vintage 2025 data, Buckeye is the 13th fastest growing American city over 50,000. 13th. The Fastest in America headline traces to a 2022 census release covering 2020 to 2021, and the most recent release does not name Buckeye anywhere. If a channel cannot get that right, ask what else it did not check. Water. Buckeye is one of 2 high-growth Phoenix area communities without a designated assured water supply. The state's 100-year shortfall figure for that area has been revised down twice, 4.86 million acre-feet, then 3.6, now 2.51. In April 2026, a judge ruled against how the state made that rule. Procedure, not water. There is no final judgment. The department says it intends to challenge, and today it is unresolved. I am not predicting the appeal. Commute, 33.3 minutes. The number that matters is the water disclosure on your specific subdivision. Number 3. The lowest poverty rate in this video is held up by a school district and a supermarket. Marana, northwest of Tucson. About 436,000. Payment near 2,400. Ratio 3.87. Median household income 112,000, the highest of the 10. Poverty 4.9%, the lowest of the 10, against a state figure of 12.5. Now look at who employs people. Per the town's own 2024 financial report, the two largest employers are Marana Unified School District at 2,100 jobs and Fry's Food and Drug at 1,400. The largest private technical employer, Sargent Aerospace and Defense, is 313. So this is a wealthy town whose wealth is earned somewhere else. Mean commute 27.7 minutes, because the good money is in Tucson. Asking rent is $22.16, the highest of the 10. If your job is in Tucson or on a laptop, Marana is excellent. If you need Marana itself to hire you, apply before you list your current house. Number 2. The biggest discount in this entire research file is sitting on one road. Maricopa, the city, in Pinal County, not Maricopa County. Blame Arizona for that one. About 345,000, down 3.8%, the steepest annual drop of the 10. It sits 18.9% below its July 2022 peak, the biggest discount anywhere in this research. Phoenix is down 11.2, payment near 1,900, income 96,000, ratio 3.58. Now the road. Mean commute is 36.6 minutes, the longest of any place here, 11 minutes above the state average. ADOT calls State Route 347 Maricopa's main transportation corridor, carrying more than 31,000 vehicles a day. Before the state built a $55 million overpass, freight trains stopped traffic on it as many as 60 times a day. Construction on that corridor is still going this month. Drive that corridor at rush hour before you fall in love with the price. And number 1 is still ahead, and it beats this town on the number that decides the list. Number 1. The best value of every Arizona place we tested is a town of 38,000 that most people cannot spell. Sahuarita, south of Tucson. About 353,000, 6.7% below its August 2022 peak. Payment near 1,940. Now the number that wins it. Median household income is 105,000, the highest of any Arizona town we tested whose homes cost under 360,000. Price to income, 3.38. The state is 5.29. Tucson is 5.7. Sahuarita is not a copper mining town, whatever you have read. Its own 2025 financial report shows no mining employer in the top 10 at all. The two biggest are the school district and La Posada, a retirement community. Now the catch, and it is sharp. 10 employers account for 66% of every job in town. Mean commute, 28.6 minutes, because most residents drive out to work. So check where both of your paychecks physically come from before you sign. 2 incomes, one of them portable, and this is the best arithmetic we found in Arizona. So should you move to Arizona? Yes, if your income is portable or already high. No, if you are moving here to find a job. 6 of these 10 towns commute longer than the Arizona average. Then 4 things. Run the price against your own salary, rather than the state's. Get an insurance quote before you offer. Ask the builder in writing about district assessments and water. Drive the commute at 7 a.m. Almost a third of Arizona's listings cut their price in May. They are not doing that because they are winning. If you are doing this on a fixed income, the arithmetic changes completely. Watch 10 best places to retire in Arizona on a real budget next.